Hey guys, I'm going to tell you about the mission of the City Farm Empowered, what we're doing now, and our plan, our goals for what we are working towards, and why we are launching this GoFundMe. So first of all, the middle is the mission, the heart of why we do what we do. It's to empower people to be a hand to hold until they believe they can do it themselves. Our mission is to love and serve the people right in front of us by being the hands and feet of Jesus. We want to remove barriers for people to grow food and raise animals in the city. We live with an open door and in a glass house. We want to be real and raw and vulnerable and really build like deep community. We want to believe in people before they believe in themselves. And some of the things that we are doing right now to empower and uplift, and just as a launching starting point, we've been doing the City Farm for about 4.5 years now. And so one of the things we do is birthdays, bringing people a birthday cake on their birthday, or even sometimes a surprise party, just recognizing them. For Thanksgiving, we have an open table, people that might not otherwise have a table to join. For Halloween, we did a fire pit and we make s'mores to slow down and to actually get to know people's name. We get to hatch chicks. We've partnered with private schools to be able for their teachers to hatch the chicks and then bring them back to the farm, and we get to redistribute them to people who are ready to take that step in their farm homestead journey. And in the new year, we do a prayer walk and just bless this neighborhood. Welcome new neighbor baskets. Whenever we notice that someone's new or has just moved, we try to bring them a little gift to welcome them, introduce ourselves, and let them know that we're available. For Christmas, we do Christmas caroling and then a Christmas card crafting party. And we host a lot of tea at our house, and this is just a way to get to know people. There's something intimate about not meeting at a coffee shop, but inviting someone into your home. We run a small business here, so we have a short-term rental, and that's actually what funds me to stay at home full-time, to be able to do all this kind of extracurricular serving service projects, and to be at home full-time with our daughter. And then in addition to that, I do a women's retreat once a year. That's at a local lake cabin, but it's just a dream retreat where I get to pour into a handful of ladies and encourage them to reach for their dreams. The City Farm is an integral part of everything that we do, but some of the fun things that we've gotten to do are plant starts and giving away seeds. We do a monthly newsletter. We have done black soldier flies and worms. We do a lot of garden tours with schools, and Site Gonzaga is really close to us, an elementary school and a middle school, where we get to expose youth to just that this is possible and inspire them. Garbage walks is another really key thing to what we do, which is where we walk the neighborhood and pick up garbage. And we've also gotten to partner with doing dump days with schools, bring their students for service projects, and then we got to partner with the tree service. They came and brought their 25-foot dump trailer, and we just filled up all the alleys, couches and mattresses and stuff that just gets left in our alleys. We believe in the broken window theory. People will treat it how it looks, and so we want to make it feel and look nice, so people treat it nice. We do community dinners, and then having honeybees is really cool to hear other neighbors who've said they have had so much more produce since we've had bees, because there's pollinators. Also, I have written 2 books now. One is published, one is on its way, and then being published in Homestead Living magazine. So that's all stuff that we're currently doing. Ways that we're pouring into the community right now. And then this next layer is things that we are dreaming about. Some of them are in the works, like happening, have been applied to, or in progress, but not officially celebrations of done yet. So this side is more personal, and then this side is more focused on the Homestead Mercantile, which is the grand finale. So we are looking forward to doing chicken butchering days. We have a partnership with a group of people in North Idaho who are going to bring their trailer that has everything in it to do the chicken butchering, and we get to include our community in that and teach them the process. Always more books coming. I am an author. I will continue to write and inspire and encourage people in that way. Retreats, we are actually turning the short-term rental into more retreat focused, where people will come in groups, and then we just get to pour more intentionally in helping duplicate and expand not necessarily what we're doing, but empowering people to do what they're feeling called to do. YouTube channel, which is a goal for 2025. Documentary with Abundance Plus, we do have that gearing up, coming in July or August will be the filming, and it will be about a couple months after that when it's released. And then long-term dream is to have more properties in this neighborhood to be able to empower renters so that they're not being penalized for having things like chickens in a garden, but they're actually encouraged to do that, and they're being plugged into a community that's doing it so they can ask questions and be empowered. TEDx, my goal, I did get to audition last year, but we're hoping to get a speaking position there this year. And more magazine publishings, dump days, partnership with the city. We're working with the city to fund that, and then also working with the city council for codes to be in the favor of city farming. And then a more immediate goal is goats. We just got to purchase the back half of our lot, and so we get to have more animals. We're looking at goats and bunnies. And then for the grand finale is we have an opportunity to purchase a commercial building, which we envision as a homestead mercantile. It'll have books and tools, resources. It'll be one long table, a place for people to come and gather, and there will be classes. And the beautiful thing about this is it's 2 parcels. One of the parcels is actually blank, it's vacant, and we would turn that into a community garden. I believe that everyone needs meaningful work, and we have a lot of community in this neighborhood that needs that, like after school students, homeless, stay-at-home moms, elderly. We have a lot of the community that just needs somewhere to plug in and meaningful work to do. So we want to provide that, and that's obviously in our mission with the city farm and empowering people to grow food and raise animals in the city. So the whole store will focus around homesteading and building community in the farm. We will do things like barbecuing for Father's Day, or doing a tea for Mother's Day, things where there might be estrangement from blood families, but we still want to honor those people and celebrate them on their special day. Sharing tool garage, so having a place where we have things like rototillers and snow blowers that you might not need every day and you might not have a garage for, but we can share as a community, or they might be a bigger expense, and so we can just make those available for the community. After school programs, we're looking at getting merch pretty soon, and life skill classes, classroom space for other experts, so people who are herbalists or are experts in sourdough or whatever, so they can come and teach their craft to the community that wants to learn. So just kind of being that bridge between the people that want to learn and the people that have the skills. And this is actually one of the first ideas that we had for the homestead store, was doing a garbage walk on Saturday mornings and then having it end at the store and having Cinnamon Roll Saturday, just as a way to celebrate and build community and reward the good. And so anyways, this is a huge next step for us in buying the mercantile, and it's totally attainable, but we do need some support. So we are so excited for you to be on the journey with us and to invest in all that we're doing here, because you get the blessing by supporting. That's the cool thing, is it's more than just the hands and feet that show up, but I felt strongly to open the door for people to invest monetarily, because the blessing, it gives them the opportunity for the blessing, even though they're not here physically. So thank you again for your support. I'm so excited for this journey and to share what comes next.